Welcome back to Trucking the Seven Seas. This is episode number 3. In this episode, we stay on the West Coast again, mostly California. Currently, we're in Tennessee. Just dropped a load here, but that's going to be on the next episode. In this week, we took 3 days off, so it was a short week, and the paycheck at the end is going to reflect that. We'll go through the spreadsheet at the end, and you'll see how it pans out then. One thing I wanted to mention that I haven't mentioned before is something about the way I run and how I run. And just so everyone's aware, I live in the truck, so I don't have a house. I don't even have a car. I live and work in the truck full time, and a day off or a few days off for me is just visiting friends or family somewhere across the country. So I live and work in the truck. It's my house and it's my car. So I just thought that was relevant to mention, and thought that was worth mentioning. Last week we left off in Tucson, Arizona, and we were headed to Long Beach, California. So that's where we're going to start this vlog right now. Let's go. So just picked up that load in Tucson, Arizona, headed to Long Beach, California. It's a bunch of cardboard. So on our way there, and hightailing it back to the Fontana yard actually, and we're gonna sleep at the Fontana yard if we make it, which we should. And then after we wake up in the morning, get up early in the morning and drive to Long Beach. Drop it in Long Beach, and then actually we're going to head back to Fontana because I'm going to take a couple days off. So I'm going to take the weekend off, watch the Super Bowl, hang out with my buddy who lives in that area, and get back to it on Monday. So taking a couple days off. Alright, back in the Fontana yard. Nothing to report. Came here. Got some Farmer Bros. Had a breakfast burrito. And I'm gonna get up in the morning and get back at it. See you in the morning. Alright, I'm out here in Long Beach. Knight has another facility out here in Long Beach, just a few miles away from the drop-off location. So I'm just waiting here until my appointment time. It's actually in a few hours, so I'm pretty early. I got up early to beat the California traffic. It didn't work, I still hit it, so plan failed. But I think now we're just going to go and take care of a few errands, maybe get some breakfast. Okay, went to the receiver, tried to get in there early. My appointment was at 12:50. I got there like 10:30 or something like that. They said nope. So they let me check in, and they're going to give me a call when they're ready for me. And the Long Beach lot is only about 15 minutes, 20 minutes away. So I just came to this lot, and when they call me, I'll just go. I might be a little bit late, but I think it's fine. So waiting in the Long Beach lot until they're ready for me. Alright, just delivered that load in Long Beach. Now I gotta head back to Fontana for time off. Although I might be grabbing a trailer and a broken trailer at a facility in Moreno Valley, and dropping it off in Fontana as like a little money maker on the side today. We'll see how it goes. So, but just dropped that off, and now we're heading home basically. So I headed back to the Fontana yard that night because traffic was just insane. So I drove from Long Beach to Fontana and then stayed the night in Fontana. The next morning I got up and went to Moreno Valley, grabbed the trailer, drove it back to Fontana and dropped it, and that's where my weekend officially began. And we picked back up on Monday. And we're back. It's Monday. We're grabbing a load in Redlands, California, and we're headed to Shafter, right? Yeah, Shafter, California. Dropped that trailer here on Friday, and had a good weekend. Watched the Super Bowl, and now we're back at it. Let's go to Redlands. Did the drop-in hook in Shafter, so I dropped the loaded trailer and then just picked up another loaded trailer, and now we're headed back to Paris, California. Did it real fast because I was trying to get to Barstow before my clock expired, but I probably could have made it, but it would have been like 10 o'clock and I didn't think there'd be much parking. So I stopped at a Pilot, kind of in the middle of nowhere on the 58, and we're gonna finish dropping this off tomorrow in Paris, California. I don't know where I'm going after that. We'll find out though. Dropped the Paris, California load, and then I got another load assigned in Paris, California again, just down the road. Came here, picked it up, and we're headed to Smyrna, Tennessee. It's got a weird name, which is great because I'm in a big hurry to get out of California. Real tired of it here. However, the Smyrna load will not be on this next paycheck. It's a 2,000-mile load, which is awesome, but not going to be on this next paycheck. So that's pretty much going to end it for this vlog, and we'll get into the spreadsheet right now. Thanks for watching. Alright, so this is going to be week 4, driving for night transportation. This is all the previous weeks. We already went over those. I'm not going to go over them again. If you're interested in these, just watch the other vlogs. This week was a very slow week. We did take 2 or 2.5, maybe even consider it 3 days off this week. Watched the Super Bowl with my buddy in the Fontana area, and yeah, it just wasn't, we just didn't get very far. So take it from the top, I guess. These aren't necessarily in order, by the way. This isn't necessarily the order. I think it might be reverse order, but these are the loads I did. Shafter, California to Paris, California. I mean, you can see it all right here. I'm not going to go into too much detail. You can just look through it. Redlands to Shafter. So this had layover. So this had 3 hours of layover. Layover, or detention, I should say. Detention is $12 an hour at night transportation. $12 an hour, I guess. So 3 hours detention there. Tucson to Long Beach. So the $60, that's the trailer pay. So I did end up grabbing that trailer in Moreno Valley and dropping it at the Fontana yard, and it paid $60. It took me, so I told my DM it took me 3 hours 45 minutes. So I'm not sure if he counted it as 3 hours and the pay is $15 or $20 an hour, or if he counted it as 4 hours and the pay is $15 an hour. I actually don't know. I should probably know, but anyways, it wasn't much either way. I just didn't want to have to drive from Long Beach to Moreno Valley for free. So I just contacted him like, hey, do you have anything? He's like, yeah, if you go get this trailer over in Moreno Valley, we'll pay you. So I'm like, okay, fine. And that's what I did. So yeah, that's what that $60 is for. That was actually trailer pay. I thought about just making like another column for it, but I don't know. I decided against it. It does make it a little bit skewed as far as the rate per mile, obviously, but I don't have the mileage for it anyway. I think it was like 40 miles or something like that. So I don't know. I just put it under that load, and that's how Knight paid it as well. They put it under that load, so whatever. And then had the Moreno Valley to Tucson, Arizona. Yeah, I think these are in reverse order, but either way, you can see what's going on here. So total is 1,258 miles. Not good at all. I really only worked like 3 or 4 days. Actually, no, I think it's only 3 days on this one, because the current load I just dropped in Smyrna, I drove that for Tuesday, I think. Yeah, I think I took that. I think I grabbed that maybe on Tuesday and started driving. And so that one, that like 600 miles I did, should be on this paycheck, but because it doesn't calculate until the end of the week, it will until you complete the load. So that one didn't get in it. So this next paycheck will actually be a little bit juiced, I think, because yeah, I had a 2,000 mile load, and you don't get paid until you complete the load. And I think I was working on that load on the last paycheck, which is why this one is also so light. That's another reason. But see what's going on here. $719. Again, took 3 days off, so it's to be expected. Did pay 57 cents per mile. A little bit skewed with the trailer pay. But yeah, there's again, safety and the efficiency and the fuel bonus is all at the end of the month. So at the end of the month, that'll all be calculated, and it'll be like however much, $500 at the end of the month for all of that. But it's not calculated and it's not discharged until the end of the month. And at this column here, this is overall. So 4 weeks at Knight, and yeah, 4 weeks at Knight, so almost a month. Only did 7,905 miles, which is not that much at all. Yeah, that wouldn't even hit the efficiency bonus, according to Knight. So took 2 days off, had 2 full days of layover in Utah, had a maintenance issue, and yeah, so real slow. I've also been getting not many good loads. So I mean, if you look at those loads right there, those weren't good. I think my DM was trying to keep me in California because I did request some time off, but I also know that California during the last couple of weeks has been the only place where I guess profitable loads have been. So I've been staying in the region. I mean, last week I did pretty much the same thing. So that sucks. These aren't great loads. They do pay more, but yeah, it's just not, you just don't want to hang around California for too long, which I've been basically doing nothing but California for the past couple weeks. So that's not good, but you know, it happens. And in fact, the longest load I've had is actually the very first one I got in Las Vegas to Washington, and then that was the second longest one to Irvine, California to Aurora. But the current one the one I just delivered, actually, I just got done with it as this is filming. The one to Smyrna, which is coming in the next vlog, was a 2,000 mile load, so that's good. But yeah, this is not good. I mean, these are not good loads. Yeah, what else is there to say? Not very good loads. But hopefully things pick up. It is winter, And yeah, better than nothing, I guess. So there you have it. 7,905 miles, $4,200 total, and paying an average of 53 cents per mile. As far as the cent per mile, that's okay, considering that when I get the discharge, it'll probably go up by 5 or 6 cents. But the actual amount actually isn't that great because the mileage is so low. So I think things will pick up. This isn't normal. Like, getting 100 mile, 200 mile, 300 mile, and 400 mile loads is not normal. Normally they're a lot better than that, but I just hung around California because I requested time off in that area, and I think that was the only place at the time that had loads anyway. So yeah, but we're out of California now, and I think things are picking up across the country a little bit, so hopefully I don't have to run too much more of it in the next few weeks. Okay. Well, thanks for watching. Hit that like and subscribe button, and try to pump out a video a week. That's the plan. And I'll see you next week.